tricks and additional points provided during solution of each question on this going to be very important. It is requested go through the session completely. Now let's start with the question and concept. Question is, the moment of inertia of a thin rod about an axis passing through its midpoint and perpendicular to the rod is 2400 gram per gram centimeter square. And length we have to find out, and mass is given this much. Formula is direct, but before applying the formula, I will discuss basic concepts, right? Application of parallel axis theorem and perpendicular axis theorem. Right? Parallel axis theorem, perpendicular axis theorem. I take the example of thin circular ring. Thin circular ring. First case. Moment of inertia about an axis perpendicular to plane of the ring and passing through its center. Passing through its center. इसका डेरिवेशन हम फाइंड आउट करते हैं mr square. In other cases, I will apply the parallel max. Now, I about diameter. What is perpendicular axis theorem? Iz equal to Ix plus Iy for two-dimensional lambda. Okay. So, Iz equal to X plus Iy. So, Id plus Id, this is actually Iz, that is mr square. 2 Id equal to mr square. Id comes out to be 1 by 2 mr square. This is one of the formula, right? Next, about tangent. Tangent में दो cases होंगे. In the plane of the ring and perpendicular to the plane of the ring. In this case, in the plane of the ring, we have to apply in the plane of Id plus mr square. That is 1 by 2 mr square plus mr square. That is 3 by 2 mr square. This is this one about tangent. Perpendicular. If it is perpendicular, then mr square plus mr square. That is twice mr square. Plane of the ring में हो perpendicular case में distance between जो parallel axis theorem है I plus जो भी axis है about this plus md square. This is a parallel axis theorem, right? Further, I will discuss what is K. K is radius of gyration G RAT, that is under R1 square plus R2 square plus number of particles are given to n. And K square is multiplier of m in moment of inertia term. Right? In the moment of inertia term, K is the radius of gyration. Next, in this case, now we come to the question. This is ml square by 12. In this case, formula is applicable to this. If we have to find this and this and perpendicular to this, then ml square by 12 plus ml by 2 whole square. This comes out to be ml square by 3. In this case, only this formula is applicable. Correct answer is 3. Put the values and find the answer. I have given additional information surrounding this question, which are very useful for specifically on NEET exams, CUT and other entrance examinations. right? Next question. Question is, a bob is reeled in a horizontal plane by means of a string with initial speed of omega rpm. The tension of the string is T. If the speed becomes 2 omega while keeping the same radius, tension of the string becomes. Now, in this case, it is a case of uniform circular motion. It is a case of uniform circular motion, right? Horizontal. Now, in this case, Fc will be provided by the tension in the string. By the tension in the string, right? You know, Fc will be equal to m v square over r equal to tension. As v equal to omega r, therefore m omega square r equal to tension. According to question, r is same, mass is same, therefore T proportional to omega square. Therefore, T1 over T2 equal to omega 1 square over omega 2 square. That is omega over 2 omega whole square. That is 1 by 4. This is T over T2. T2 becomes 4T. This is the answer. Let's see the answer. Let's see the answer. Option 4 is the correct answer. I will give the addition information also. Centripetal uniform circular motion is always accelerated motion. Accelerated motion. Work done by Fc is 0. Region F dot S theta 90 degree. There is no increase in kinetic energy and angular momentum. Right? These are all informations, right? And one is linear acceleration, A, angulation, alpha. A equal to alpha r, right? And alpha equal to d omega by dt. Omega equal to 2 pi by t equal to 2 pi by f. These are the all additional information which may be very, very useful, right? For non-uniform circular motion, centripetal acceleration as well as tangential acceleration. Tangential will be r alpha, and this will be v square by r. And total acceleration will be under root ac square plus at square, right? Now, next question. Question is, thermodynamic system is taken through a cycle A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, closed cycle. Work done by the gas along the path BC. Along the path BC, right? Now, before giving the answer, certain additional information surrounding this question are being discussed here. What is first law of thermodynamics? Delta Q equal to delta U plus delta W. Sign convention. Sign convention is given. Means heat given to the system is positive. Taken out from negative. Increase in internal energy is positive. Decrease is negative. Then work done by the system. By system is positive and work done on the system is negative. Right? Now, also there are further information. Work done during isothermal, एक होता है adiabatic, one is isobaric, one is आइसोकोर कांस्टेंट वॉल्यूम, ये कांस्टेंट प्रेशर है, ये कांस्टेंट वॉल्यूम है, ये प्रेशर है, एटॉमिक कांस्टेंट Q is constant, not this is temperature is constant. In this case, what done is mu RT or log of Pi upon Pi, initial pressure, or adiabatic is W adiabatic is mu R, that is T2 minus T1 upon 1 gamma minus 1, and W isothermic is, that is isobaric, that is equal to mu R delta T. In this case, 0. In this case, it is 0, right? Also, what is gamma? Gamma is specific heat ratio. That is Cp over C, that is known as Maer's relation. That is equal to 1 plus 2 by F, 356. F is degree of freedom. This is for monoatomic, this is for di, this is for triatomic. These are the cases, right? Now let's discuss the question. In this case, we have to find this case. In this case, volume is constant. Therefore, water will be 0. What is the answer? Right? This additional information is very, very important for specifically for NEET and other entrance examinations. Now, next question. Question is, two bodies A and B of same mass undergoes completely inelastic one-dimensional collision. The body A moves with velocity v1 while body B is at rest before collision. The velocity of the system after collision is v2. The ratio of v1 is to v2 we have to find out. Before giving the solution of this question, let's discuss certain additional information. Let two bodies of mass m1 and m2 are moving in this direction. This is before collision, this is at the time of collision, this is after collision. One term is E, coefficient of restitution, that is relative velocity of approach divided relative velocity of separation over relative velocity of approach. That is E equal to V2 minus V1 upon U1 minus U2. E equal to 1 for perfectly elastic collision, in which momentum and kinetic energy both are conserved. E equal to 0 for inelastic collision. Perfectly equal to 0. P is conserved, kinetic energy is not conserved. Right? Kinetic energy is not conserved. No. Otherwise, it is in between E greater than 0. Right? Now, velocity after collision. V1 will be equal to m1 minus em2 upon m1 plus m2 u1 plus 1 plus c m2 divided by m1 plus m2 u2. Depending on the value you can find everything. And for V2 1 and 2 को इंटरचेंज कर दीजिए, ठीक है. लॉस ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी इक्वल टू होता है हाफ m1 m2 over m1 plus m2 u1 minus u2 whole square 1 minus e square. Similarly, जैसे कैपेसिटेंस के केस में होता है हाफ C1 C2 over C1 plus C2 V1 difference V2 whole square, right? In case of electrostatics. Right? Now, come to the question. Question, it is perfectly inelastic means m into V1 plus m into 0. Conservation momentum. E equal to 0, so they will m plus m into V2, right? According to this condition. Then mv1 equal to twice m v2. Goes, v1 is to v2. v1 over v2 equal to 2 is to 1. Option 4 is correct option. I have given the additional information, reason being such type of question can also be asked in the NEET exams and other entrance examinations. This is very, very important additional information, right? Next question. Question is, if x equal to 5 sine pi t plus pi by 3 meter represents the motion of particle executing Assertion. The amplitude and time period of the motion respectively are. Answer is your own. I will give certain information. Assertion. This is this one. And goes this one. It says this is the main position. Go from here to here. Here to here. Here to here. This is one complete oscillation. One complete oscillation. Equation of Assertion is y equal to a sine omega t plus minus phi or a cos omega t plus minus phi. We use this one when at t equal to 0 measurement will be from mean position, and at t equal to 0 from extreme position. Velocity is given by, इसको differentiate करेंगे तो v comes out to be a under root a square omega under root a square minus y square. V will be maximum, V minimum at extreme position, maximum at mean position, V maximum at mean position. Right? Now, one important relation between time period, phase angle and wavelength. This is very, very important relation. Right? This is to be kept in mind. In this case, very simple question. Here, this is the amplitude 5 and omega equal to pi. Omega is, we have to find the time period. 2 pi by t equal to pi. Pi goes, t comes out to be 2 seconds. So our correct option is 5 meter amplitude, 2 second time period. Fourth option is correct, right? Now, next question. Question is, a particle moving with uniform speed in circle path maintains constant velocity. Speed is constant but direction is changing, therefore it is not correct. Varying acceleration is there because direction is changing at everyone. Varying velocity and varying acceleration. Because speed is constant but direction is changing regularly. So this is the correct answer. Right? Option 2 is the correct answer. Constant acceleration. Magnitude wise it is constant, but direction wise it is changing continuously. The second option is correct option. Next question. A wheel of bullock cart is rolling on a level as shown in the figure. If its linear speed is v, in the direction shown. Which one of the following options is correct? P and Q are at highest and lowest point. We know this is the velocity of center of mass. Highest point पे जो velocity होती है in case of pure rolling, it is rolling. This is twice VCM and this is VCM minus VCM, that comes out to 0. Point of contact पे velocity 0 होगी, इस पे double of this होगी, इस पे होगी, ठीक है? तो it means see the possible options. Point P moves faster than point Q. Fourth option is correct, right? Next question. Question is, in Vernier calipers, n plus 1 divisions of Vernier scale coincides with n divisions of main scale. If 1 MSD represents 0.1 mm, then Vernier constant centimeter. Vernier constant VC or least count, same, right? And least count or Vernier constant is given by 1 MSD minus 1 VSD. According to question, n plus 1 VSD equal to n MSD. Therefore, 1 VSD equal to n over n plus 1 MSD. Now substituting. Therefore, Vernier constant will be equal to 1 MSD minus n over n plus 1 MSD. So n plus 1 minus n divided by n plus 1 MSD. This is given to 1 over n plus 1 into 0.1 mm. Answer is required in centimeter. This will be equal to 1 over n plus 1 into 1 by 100 centimeter. Option 4 is the correct answer, right? Next question. Question is, a horizontal force 10 Newton is applied to block A as shown in the figure. The mass of block A is 2 kg and 3 kg of B respectively. The blocks over a frictionless surface. This is the smooth surface. This is the smooth surface. The force exerted by block A on B means we have to find the free body diagram of fall. I will discuss very basic concept. This is A, this is B. 2 kg, 3 kg. Force is acting 10 Newton. Now, contact force will be there. Direction of contact force. Direction is such a way that try to separate each other and not to stick together, right? Means it will exert force like this, this will exert force like this. This is FC, this is FC. Now, as there is no vertical motion, then weight will be balanced by the direction, weight will be balanced by the reactions, right? Now in this case, they move with the acceleration A, they move with the acceleration A. In this case, in both the cases, upward reaction will be equal to the weight, right? Because there is no vertical motion. Then it will move in this direction. 10 minus Fc equal to 2A and Fc equal to 3A. If we add these two, A comes out to be 2 meter per second square. Therefore, Fc will be equal to 3 into 2, that is 6 meter, 6 Newton. That comes out to 6 Newton. Option A is the correct answer. Next question. Question is, Mass of a planet is 1 by 10th that of Earth and its diameter is half that of Earth. Extent due to gravity of that planet is. You know universal law of gravitation. F equal to G m over r square. If that equal to m, so G comes out to be G m over r square. This is equation. Now, G planet over G Earth is equal to m planet over m Earth and r Earth over r planet. Now, according to question, mass of planet 1 by 10 mass of Earth and radius of planet is 1 by 2 radius of Earth. This comes out to be mass of planet 1 by 10 MV. So 1 by 10 into this comes out to be 4, right? This comes out to 2 by 5. GP comes out to be 2 by 5 into 9.8. On simplification, we get 3.92 meter per second square. The correct answer is 3.92. Additional information, which will be useful for NEET, CUT, entrance examinations, etc. You know, Kepler's law, T square proportional to R cube, right? And V0 and VE are independent of mass of the body, right? Mass of the body or satellite. Next, also value of G 6.67 10 to the minus 11 SI unit, and in CGS unit it will be 6.67 10 to the minus 8, right? And dimension of G will be, you have to find out FR square over M square, MLT minus 2 into L2 divided by M2, that is M minus 1 L3 T minus 2, right? Also, when a satellite is launched, total energy equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy होता है. So total energy is always negative, potential energy is always negative, and this is always positive. If this is x, this will be 2x, this will be x, magnitude wise, right? These are the additional informations which will be useful very well. Next question. Question is, a metallic bar of Young's modulus, this is y, Young's modulus, and coefficient linear expansion, this is alpha, and length 1 meter. Area of cross section 10 to the minus 3. Area of cross section 10 to the minus 3, that is A. Is heated from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. That is delta theta. Without expansion, the compressive force developed in it is, right? Its answer can be given orally. There is a direct formula, but before direct formula, I will use basic concepts applicable in this case, right? You know Hooke's law. Stress proportional to strain within elastic limit. Then Young's modulus of elasticity, stress upon strain, that is F upon A delta L upon FL for A delta L. This equation, right? And coefficient of linear expansion, thermal linear expansion, that is alpha equal to delta L upon L into delta theta, right? This equation 2. Now eliminating delta theta, delta L from 1 using 2, right? Now the compressive force F will be equal to YA delta L upon L. So that is YA delta L की जगह alpha into L into delta theta upon L, right? This is goes. So this comes out to be Y alpha A delta theta, Y alpha A delta theta, Y alpha A delta theta. In this case, now given is this is given to 0.5 into 10 to the power 11, alpha is 10 to the power minus 5, A is 10 to the power minus 3, delta 3 is 100 10 to the power 2, right? On simplification, 0.5 F minus 8 10 to the power 13 into 10 to the power minus 8, that is 0.5 into 10 to the power 5, that is 5 into 10 to the power 4 Newton. Now I make the calculation here also because answer 5 into 10 raised to 4, 5 10 to the 4, 5. So इसको लिख सकते हैं 4th option. That is 50 into 10 to the 3 Newton. That is the answer, right? Now, otherwise this is the direct formula applicable here. Everything is given to you. F equal to Y alpha delta theta into A. Every parameter is given, put in the formula, or you can get the answer. In addition to this, I will provide certain information. Alpha is to beta is to gamma is to 1 is to 2 is to 3. Coefficient of superficial expansion, that is delta A upon A into delta theta. Coefficient of volumetric expansion or cubical expansion, that is delta V upon V into delta theta. Ratio is this. This is for liquids, gamma R equal to gamma A plus gamma G. Real expansion, apparent expansion. This is the expansion of container. Region being, if this any liquid is there, this is the initial level. Finally, it will on heating, this will give final heat. So this is the expansion जो हमें नजर आ रहा है. Actually क्या होगा? पहले कंटेनर कांटेक्ट में आएगा हीट के, that will expand. Liquid will go down. After that, liquid will expand. Expansion of liquid is more than the expansion of container. So this will move upward. So this is visible to the observer. This is the apparent expansion. So gamma R, real expansion is equal to gamma A plus gamma G. That is the apparent expansion. That is the glass expansion of glass. That is the real expansion. All these concepts are very, very useful for NEET exams, CUT, JEE, main and advanced and other entrance examinations. Now, next question. Question is, the minimum energy required to launch a satellite of mass m from the surface of Earth of mass m radius r in a circular orbit at an altitude of 2 r from the surface of the Earth is 4 options are given to, one of the options is correct. Concept applicable and solution. Now, in this case, This is Earth. This is Earth. At the surface of the Earth initially R. Now it is taken at 2R from the surface. This center R. R plus H will be equal to R plus 2R. That is 3R. 3R, right? Now, the total energy required, W equal to W2 minus W1. That is Gm m over twice R plus 2R minus, that is Gm m over R, the negative sign. This is the total energy at height 2R from surface of the Earth, and this is the potential energy at the surface of the Earth, right? Now, on further simplification, we get W equal to Gmm over 6R minus, this is minus plus Gmm over R. 5 by 6 Gmm over R. This is the answer. So let us see the answer. Answer is third. Option 3 is correct. Option 3 is correct. Now, in addition to this question, now I will give certain additional information which will be very, very useful for NEET exams, JEE exams, CUT and other entrance examinations. You know, G depth. If you go down to Earth, G1 minus D upon R. Percentage decrease, D by R into 100. G height, G1 minus 2H over R. That is percentage decrease, 2H upon R into R. Both this is decrease in G. That is whether you go in altitude or we go in depth. Right? Next. V equal to root 2 V naught. Escape velocity is 11.2 kilometer per second. This is 7.9 kilometer per second. Right? These are the additional information. Next, escape velocity. This is RE, equator. This is pole. So R equator equal to RP plus 21 kilometer. This is the relation. Right? These are the relations. Question is given below are two statements. One is labeled assertion and other is labeled as reason. Assertion is the potential V at any point at 2 meter distance R from the center of the dipole moment vector P of magnitude 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb meter is plus minus 9 into 10 to the power 3 volt. Right? And region is V equal to plus minus 2p upon 1 over 4 pi epsilon r square, where r is the distance of any point situated at 2 meter from the center of the dipole. You have to pick up one of the correct answer, right? Now, let's start. In this case, concept applicable are minus q plus q 2l center O distance r p. This is the actual point. V on simplification we get 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught p upon r square plus minus. This is the V axle. अगर equatorial होगा, equatorial is this point. V equatorial, that is 0. I am discussing this question also certain other concepts which will be very helpful for the entrance exam NEET, right? Now, V axle will be equal to, according to the equation, 9 into 10 to the power 9 into P. P is given to you 4 into 10 to the power minus 6. 4 into 10 to the power minus 6. Distance R, 2 chi square. This goes, on simplification you get plus minus 9 into 10 to the power 3 volt. This is given to you. This is the correct one. This is given, this is correct one. And region is V equal to plus minus 2P. So region जो है, region is given 1/4 pi epsilon naught 2P upon R square. So this is wrong. This is not 2P, this is P, right? So this is not. So our correct answer will be A. A is true, R is false. I will also discuss EXL. EXL is 1/4 pi epsilon naught 2P upon R cube. And equatorial minus 1/4 pi epsilon naught P upon R cube. Means EXL magnitude wise is equal to twice E equatorial. In this case, electric field and dipole moment electric are in the same direction. In this case, they are the opposite direction. Therefore, we have put the negative sign here, right? Next question. A thin spherical shell is charged by some source. The potential difference between the 2 points C and P shown in the figure is, you have to select one of the correct answer, right? In this case, in the spherical shell, potential inside the shell is same and constant and is equal to that at the surface. That is, we are the surface bring 1/4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R. Right? Now, in this case, VC is inside and VP is on surface. Means VC equal to VP. Therefore, potential difference will be equal to 0. Answer. Potential difference पूछा ना हमसे. ये देखिए, potential difference between the 2 points C and P will be 0. So this is the correct answer, right? This is the correct answer. Constant means inside the total V will be constant, right? And it varies outside or on the surface according to this formula, right? Now, next question. Question is, the terminal voltage of the battery whose EMF is 10 volt. Internal resistance is 1 ohm. When connected through an external resistance of 4 ohm. As shown in the figure is, 4 options are given to you, one of the options is correct. Now, let's start. First of all, whenever we have to find the potential difference across the cell, potential difference across the battery, be very, very careful. V equal to E plus minus IR. Plus sign is considered for charging. Charging means when current is being, this is the sign. This is the case of charging, right? And negative sign is for discharging. Means current is being drawn from there. So V equal to E plus minus R. In this case, we have to find the potential difference across the battery. So it is the case of discharging. So V will be equal to E minus IR, right? To find I, according to Ohm's law, I equal to applied EMF 10 divided by equivalent resistance 4 plus 1, that is 2 ampere. Current is known, internal resistance is known, therefore V equal to 10 minus 2 into 1, 10 minus 2, that is 8 volt. Right? This is the answer. So correct option will be, first is the correct option. And also additional information, R internal was CD over 80. Concentration of the electrode, distance between the electrode, area of the electrode, temperature. This is the dependency of internal resistance. That is very important information for JEE main, JEE advanced, NEET purposes. Right? Next question. Question is, a wire of length L and resistance 100 ohm is divided into 10 equal parts. The first 5 parts are connected in series, while the next 5 parts are connected in parallel. The two combinations are again connected in series. The resistance of this combination is, R equal to rho L upon A. Now, in this case, for a given for a given wire given is the area constant and rho constant, R proportional to L. Therefore, 10 parts means each will have resistance of 100 divided by 10 ohm. Right? Next. Now they are connected, 5 are connected in series. This is the one combination along with this. These are connected in parallel, again connected in parallel. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So we have to find the equivalent resistance between A and B. So this will be 50 plus. Thus, so this will be equal to 1 by Rp will be equal to 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. So this comes to 5 by 10. Rp will come to 2 ohm. So 50 plus 2, 52 ohm. This is the answer, right? Fourth answer. But I will explain now additional information related to this question. This was now R equal to rho L opposite. If wire is stretched, length will increase and area will decrease. Now in this case, as the wire is constant, same, so mass will be same, m1 into m2, that is before stretching also. Mass equal to volume into density. V1 D1 equal to V2 D2. Same material is being used. This means A1 L1 equal to A2 L2. That is L1 over L2 equal to L1 to A2 over A1. Using this concept, R1 over R2 will be equal to rho cancel हो गया, L1 over L2 A2 over A1. If this is to be done, R proportional to L square equals to 1 over a square inverse 1 over r4. Very important information. Very important information. Right. Next question. Question is, in the following circuit, the equivalent capacitance between the terminals A and B. Right. By observation, it appears to be Wheatstone bridge. Wheatstone bridge में क्या होता है? this जो ठीक है PQRS in case of balanced Wheatstone bridge. In case of balanced Wheatstone bridge, P by Q equal to R by S, then G is not considered as this is A, B, C, D, as VB equal to VD. No current will flow through this. Now in this case, this is balanced, this is P, this is Q. P by Q, 2 by 2, 1. R by S, 2 by 2, that is 1. So this branch will not be considered. This branch will not be considered. So in this case, this combination will be series, this combination will be series, 2 series 2, parallel 2 series 2. Means in case of capacitance, series में क्या होगा? Product upon sum, 4 divided by 4, 1. Parallel में add हो जाएगा 1, that is 2 microfarad. So option 3 is correct, right? Next question. Question is, if the plates of parallel plate capacitor connected to battery are moved close to each other, then charge storage increases, energy storage decreases, capacitance increases, ratio of charge to its potential remains the same, and product of charge voltage increases. The most appropriate answer from the given. We have to choose one of the correct answer, right? Now, this is connected with a battery. V will be their potential. Now, you know C equal to epsilon naught A by T. As D decreases, C will increase. So C will increase means C is the correct answer. One of the options is correct. This is increasing. Next, A को store charge it increases. No. Store charges increase. Let's see. You know, C equal to Q by V. Q equal to C into V. C into V means as battery remains connected, therefore V will be constant. Therefore, as C increases, therefore Q increases. Q increases means the charge stored increases. This is also correct answer. Energy stored in it decreases. Energy stored में क्या formula होता है? Half CV square. As it increases, the energy stored will be decreased. So this is the wrong answer. This is the wrong answer, right? Caption the ratio of charge to potential. C equal to Q by V. Ratio of charge to potential. Ratio of charge to potential remains the same. No. This not remains the same as C increases. So this is wrong, right? Then the product of charge and voltage, product of charge and voltage, product of charge and voltage, Q into V increases as it remains constant and it increases. So product also increases. This is the correct answer. So out of 5, these 2 are wrong and these 3 are correct. Now let's see the option. A, C and E. Fourth option is the correct option, right? Now next question. Choose the correct circuit which can achieve the balance bridge. Balance bridge P by Q equal to R by S. Now this is the battery, current will flow from this to this. Current will go here, go here, go here. It will divide into this, and then this will go here, this will go here. Right? Now current will go from here to here to here, right? Now in this case 1, diode is forward bias, means that is allow the current to pass, In that case, this will behave like simple wire, that is short circuit. Means complete this can be replaced by simple wire. So it will not can achieve the balance bridge. Second, the current will flow like this. In this case, current will flow this will be reverse bias. Reverse bias means it will be like open circuit. So this will not be right. In this case, current will flow from this to this to this, then here, this is forward bias. So this is forward bias means this can be like this. Means this is forward bias. So simple 5 ohm plus resistance this will be considered. So can be achieved to balance. In this case, third option is correct option. Let's see fourth. It goes like this, low like this, go like this, go like this, and go like this. So this is reverse bias. Reverse bias is it will behave like this, open circuit, right? So this branch will not be there. It means only third option is correct. You know what is forward biasing? What is reverse biasing? Forward biasing, positive, negative, and current also. So this can be considered as simple wire, ideally. If it is reverse bias, this is negative, positive, this can be considered as open circuit, right? Considering these concepts, we conclude our answer. If we have to balance it, so what is the resistance of D? Let's calculate it. 10 by 10 equal to 15 over 5 plus D. 10 by 10, 1. This comes out to be 15 equal to 5 plus D. D comes out to 10 ohm, right? P by Q equal to R by S. 10 by 10 equal to 15 over 5 by 10. This is the correct answer. So third option is correct option. Next question. Two heaters A and B have power rating of 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt respectively. These two are first connected in series, then parallel to a fixed power source. The ratio of power output for these two cases is, we have to find the correct answer, right? Now, there are two heaters, heater 1, heater 2. connected to a power source, and heater 1, heater 2 connected to same. This is E, so this will be E, right? Same. Now we know the in series power consumed is 1 over PS equal to 1 over P1 plus 1 over P2 plus 1 over P. Its derivation will be in the another session, and 1 over PP equal to P1 plus P2 plus, right? Now 1 and 2 PS 1 plus 1 by 2, this comes out to be 3 by 2, that is PS comes out to be 2 by 3. PS comes out to be in PP 1 plus 2, that is 3 kilowatt. We have to find series PS over PP, that is 2 by 3 upon 3, that is 2:9. 2:9, fourth option is correct. Now, in domestic connections are in parallel. In domestic connections are in parallel, right? In series combination, least wattage equipment will glow maximum, and in parallel maximum wattage will glow maximum, right? Now question is, an unpolarized light beam strikes a glass surface at brightest angle, then 4 options are given to you. Both the reflected and refracted light will be completely polarized. The refracted light will be completely polarized, but the refracted light will be partially polarized. Reflected light will be partially polarized, refracted light will be completely polarized. One of the options is correct, right? Now, concept applicable in solution. What is Brewster's law? When a beam of unpolarized light, that is monochromatic light, is refracted from a transparent medium, the refracted light is completely plane polarized at a certain angle of incidence called angle of polarization. Means, say, this is a point, this is a perpendicular, एक रही है, एक रही है, एक रही है, right? This angle is 90 degree. In this case, these are the, in this case, this is, right? This is the incident ray, this is the reflected ray, this is the refracted ray, right? This is the angle of phi. Now in this case, what is theta p, angle of polarization? This is when angle between refracted and refracted ray is 90 degree. The corresponding angle I, is known as IP, polarizing angle, Brewster's angle, right? At this angle, reflected ray is completely polarized. What is polarization? Polarization is restriction of restriction of vibrations in one particular direction, right? In one particular direction. So this ray is a completely polarized, that is the refracted ray is completely polarized, refracted is partially polarized, right? But as essential condition for completely polarization is angle between the refracted ray and refracted ray should be the 90-degree. Corresponding to that angle of incidence is known as the Brewster's angle or polarization angle. If this is the case, if angle of incidence is greater than polarized angle or angle of incidence is less than angle, then the both refracted rays are partially polarized. For glass, it is 57 degree. For water, it is 53 degree. Right? Question was very simple, but I have given the additional information in this case. Now, the question option 2 will be correct. The refracted is completely polarized, but the refracted will be partially polarized. Now, I will discuss more. What is Snell's law? Mu equal to sine I upon sine R. That is sine I, IP, and sine R, 90 minus IP. Reason? You know that laws of refraction, this is IP, so this will be IP. This will be IP, right? Then this is 90 degree. We can find all the things from here. So this comes out to be sine IP upon cos IP, that is tan of IP, that is mu, right? The number of additional informations I have provided related to this question, right? Next question. Question is, ray of light enters through a prism, right angle prism, means this angle is 90 degree. Angle A is 90 degree. At point P, with the angle of incidence, this is I. As shown in the figure, it travels through a prism parallel to its base BC. This is parallel to this. It travels through a prism parallel to its base and emerges along the line face AC. This is the line. This is the refracted ray for this interface, means this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. This is I1, this is I2, this is R1, this is R2. We know the relations R1 plus R2 equal to A. And in this case, R2 will be C as I2 is 90 degree. This will be angle C, right? Critical angle. Now, using the Snell's law, according to Snell's law, for surface AB, mu1 sine I1 equal to mu2 sine R1, right? In this case, this is here, so 1 into sine of 30 degree into mu2 refractive index of medium into sine of 90 minus C, because R1 plus R2 equal to 90. R1 plus R2 equal to A and R2 is equal to C according to the given question. So this comes out to be mu cos of C, that is 1 by 2. We have to find the value of C. So this can be reduced into mu under root 1 minus sine of square C, as mu equal to 1 by mu equal to sine C. So this can be written as now mu under root 1 minus 1 upon mu square, that is mu square minus 1. Mu square minus 1 equal to 1 by 4. So mu square comes out to be 1 plus 1 by 4, that is 5 by 4. Mu comes out to be root 5 by 2. This is the answer. Option 4 is correct in this one. I will explain other things also in this case. What is Snell's law? Snell's law is 1 mu 2 equal to mu 2 or mu 1 equal to sin I upon sin R equal to V1 over V2. Right? These are all Snell's law. This is from, this is 2. Ray of incident line from 2. Mu 2 sin R sin R. This is applicable on this, right? Question is, the property which is not of an electron wave travel in the free spaces. 4 options are given to you. One of the options is correct. Before giving the answer, let us discuss some additional information. What is electromagnetic wave? Electromagnetic wave in which electric field, magnetic field vector and direction of propagation. Direction of propagation. All are mutually perpendicular to each other. All are mutually perpendicular to each other, right? And therefore, they are transverse in nature. Transverse in nature. Source, accelerated charge. Accelerated charge. Mathematical expression. Suppose Ey equal to E naught. E naught is the peak value. Sine of omega t plus minus kx. Means in this case, direction of propagation is x-axis. And so, if this is the y direction, the magnetic field will be in the z direction. B naught sine omega t plus minus kx. Plus sign indicates moving in negative x direction. And minus indicates moving in positive x direction. Right? Next. Where k is propagation constant. Propagation constant equal to 2 pi by lambda. Lambda is the wavelength. Right? 2 pi by lambda. Now, in this case, electron waves are no charge. No charge means not deflected by electric and magnetic field. Not deflected by. Also, as electric, due to electric field, it shows optical effects. Optical effects, therefore known as light vector. Light vector. Right? These are all the additional information. Then in space they travel the C medium. C over under root K. K is the dielectric constant. Dielectric constant. U average density half epsilon naught E square. E naught square equal to 1 by 2 mu naught B naught square. They are equal, right? Average electric field density or magnetic field density. These are all about this one. When this says they travel the speed of light, this is the correct. This is C. C equal to 1 over. They originate from charge moving the no. This is correct. This is not correct. They are accelerated by accelerated charge. Accelerated charge. They are transferred in nature. I have indicated here. The energy electric field is same. This is also correct. Half epsilon naught E naught square or half mu naught B naught square. and E naught over B naught equal to C, right? So in this case, option 2 is correct. I have discussed addition information also, which is useful for NEET exams, JEE Advanced and other entrance examinations, right? Now, next question. Yes. Question is, a parallel plate capsule is charged by connecting it to battery through resistor. If I is the current in the circuit, then the gap between the plates. Four options are given to you. Right, before starting the solution, I will give certain additional information. What is modified Ampere's circuitry law? B dot dl equal to mu naught IC plus ID. This is the conduction current. This is the conduction current. This is the displacement current. And this is given by epsilon naught d phi E by dt. Means between the gaps, whenever it is in the charging state, electric field will be changing, displacement current will be there, and IC is equal to ID, and it maintains the continuity. Another formula for this I'm going to write epsilon naught d phi by dt, phi E into A, epsilon naught A taken common, d by dt E, right, d by dt E. Then this will come out to be epsilon naught A E equal to V by D. The epsilon naught D is the constant, d by dt V. Means this is for parallel plate capacitance dV by dt. That is equal to displacement current. This is very important addition formula, right? On this topic, number of questions is JEE main also there, right? Now, in this case, now let's see. Displacement current magnitude equal to flow in the direction of the opposite. Displacement current magnitude greater than I. There is no displacement, there is displacement current. Displacement current magnitude equal to I flows in the opposite direction, that of no, this is wrong. Displacement current magnitude greater than I is equal to I. There is no current, there is a displacement. Option 4 is correct, right? Now, next question. Question is, match list 1 with list 2. In this case, again, before concluding the answer, let's discuss basic concept applicable in this case. This is the hydrogen spectrum series, right? Basic formula is wave number equal to 1 by lambda equal to RH, that is square 1 over NF square minus 1 over NA square. This is the final orbit. This is the initial orbit, right? In this case, final is for maximum wavelength. Concept is consecutive. Consecutive means ये 2 है तो ये 3 होना चाहिए, 3 है तो ये 4 होना चाहिए, 4 है तो 5 होना चाहिए, right? And for minimum wavelength, Ni should be infinity, right? That is, this is also known as series limit. Is also known as a series. In this case, wavelength will be minimum, right? Now, this is a variable constant. This is the atomic number. For hydrogen, this is 1. This is the wavelength, right? Now, in this case, n equal to 2. Lyman, this is the Balmer series. Right? Now, this is the This is same. Now, conjugative will give the maximum wavelength. This is a 2 to 3. So, maximum will be, A will be 656. A will be 653rd, third part. Right? B, 2 to 4. It says less. 656 is next. This will be fourth. Then 5 for एन को 6 पे लिस्ट होगा, डी पे आ गया 1 और सी पे आ गया था सेकंड. तो ए पे थर्ड, बी पे 4, सी पे सेकंड, डी पे 1. राइट, दिस इज ऑप्शन 4 is correct. Option 4 is correct. So very simple concept applicable. For maximum wavelength, we have to pick up conjugative. For minimum wavelength, we have to pick up infinity. In between, decreasing order, you can see very well. Right? Next question. Question is, the graph which shows the variation 1 by lambda square and its kinetic energy is, before starting the question solution, let's discuss concepts applicable. In case of graphs, y proportional to x, straight line passing through origin, 0, 0. Y square proportional to x, parabola, that is right-handed और लेफ्ट हैंडेड. ठीक है, एक्स का प्रोपोर्शनल टू वाई, पैराबोला, अपवर्ड और डाउनवर्ड, एंड एक्स वाई इक्वल टू कांस्टेंट, rectangular hyperbola. Now in this case, this is rectangular hyperbola. This is parabola upward. This is parabola upward. This is parabola downward. इसको यूं करेंगे तो that will downward. This is a line passing through origin. Right? Now, before start of the question, we have to develop the relation. In this case, 1 by lambda square is your y and E is your x. Now, first of all, write the mathematical formula applicable to this. We know half lambda equal to h by p. You know p square by 2m equal to E. So P comes out to be twice m E. That is h over twice m E. We have to develop the relation between this. So under root 1 over lambda square will be equal to twice m over h into E. This is constant for a given setup. So this is y, this is x. So y proportional to x. The correct answer will be option 2 is our correct answer. Right? Again repeating, graphical questions always consider x on the x-axis, whatever the parameters given, y on the given usko le lijiye and draw the relation between these. I have given all the things. Right? In this case, this is the parabola downward, this straight line passing through origin, this is the parabola upward like this, this is the rectangle parabola. When the product of the two quantities, this into this is constant, then this one. Right? Now, I will request, if you are new to my YouTube channel, Set a Shifter, and like this video, please subscribe and share the channel and press bell icon to receive updates on concept killing videos. Thank you. धन्यवाद. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जी.